Hey everybody, this is Tina. Welcome back to my channel. I have 3 cards that I want to share with you guys that I've just finished up tonight. And I want to put everything away, so I wanted to come over and share them with you first. So I'm just going to real quickly share with you what I used. So this was the stamp set that I used. I purchased this last month from MFT. Or it was the beginning of this month. It was part of the new release for Valentine's Day. It's really, really cute. It is called Joyful Heart Bears. But I did not use it for Valentine's. I mean, I colored the bears and the little bees and used them on my cards, but I didn't use the sentiments because they are Valentine's. I decided to pull out my Hugs die and stamp set from MFT. And this one is called Lots of Hugs, and it has some very, very cute sentiments. It has the words hugs, and then I have the dies that go with it. So there's a couple extra that I cut out and put them back inside there. So I did use that stamp set as well. I used the cloud stencil from MFT. This is the mini cloud stencil for one of my backgrounds. I used the Gina Marie cross-stitched rectangles. I used the Elena's Crafts heart die. I used Gina Marie Scene Builder dies. This is I used the sun and the clouds. I used this die here, these little trees and the fence, and I believe I got those in AliExpress. I'm not real sure. I don't have them labeled. And I used some hill dies, Stitch Hills, and these are actually Lawn Fawn. I just put them in this package. So those were the dies in the stencil that I used. I used some of this paper that I had gotten a long time ago. I think I got this at a yard sale. Yeah, this did not come from Tuesday Morning. I think I got it at a yard sale. And it's watercolor papers in the background. It's really, really neat. But it had the pastel colors, and that's what I went for. So I used that paper pad. I used My Favorite Things paper pads. I used all 3 of these. So I used all those. I used some oxide inks, Tumbled Glass, and Broken China. And I used my brush I got off of Amazon, the makeup brush for blending. I used the new pop dots that I got yesterday, the whimsical dots, enamel dots that I got from Tuesday Morning yesterday. I used some of those, some of the butterflies and some of the dots. And then I used, lastly, I keep some ephemera in these little things, and then they go sideways like this. They store in my drawers. But I had bought this last summer from Tuesday Morning, and it was Doodlebugs garland, the mini garland. So I used some of this on one of my cards as well. Alright, so that was everything I used. Now I'm going to show you the cards, and I have to be careful because one of these cards, the glossy accent, is still wet. So this is the card that I finished up yesterday, and on this one I built like a little scene. Here's the little bear with the heart balloon, and this is where I used the hillside dies, the fence, and the little trees. And then here's that scene builder with the clouds and the sun. And then these little bees came from the bear set as well. And then here's one of the sentiments that I used off of that Hugs stamp set. And it says, hugs and kindness can change the world. Absolutely love that sentiment. And then here's the inside. And I used another one of the little bears. So that's the first card I made. And then here's the second card that I did. Oops. And I just realized that my hugs on my sentiment is a little crooked, But it's on there. I'm not going to take it off. I'm not going to try to change it because everything's glued down and it will tear the paper. So it's just going to have to be like that. I mean, it is handmade, right? So here's some Lawn Fawn paper. I used the stitched rectangle. This Send In Handmade Hugs came from the Hugs Sentiment. The heart die was from Elena's Crafts. And then here's where I used the distressed ink and made the clouds in the background on this heart. Here are those little butterfly enamel dots. Here's the little banner from Doodlebug. And this little bear is so cute, and he's holding a little basket of hearts. So, really cute. And then here's the inside. And I kind of just decorated it with the leftover papers, another piece of the banner, and then I did my Martha Stewart punch on a couple of these edges so I could create the inside. But yeah, can you see the little hugs? The hugs is kind of going up. I didn't even notice that, and I heat embossed that, but I didn't even notice it until after when I took a picture of it, and then I saw it in the picture, and I'm like, oh man, that's not straight. But that's okay, because that's the way it's going to stay. So that was the second card. And this is the one that's still a little bit wet. Glossy Accents. This is the third card. So here's some of that watercolor paper in the background. Then some of that Lawn Fawn pattern paper. And this is that cross-stitched rectangle die. Here's some more of those hearts layered. I popped the little bear up. And this time I did the bear a little bit lighter. And these, the bear is darker. And this one I did a little lighter. I used Copics for coloring on all the bears. And then here's that Hugs die. And I cut it out 5 times. I piled it on top of each other. Then I put some Spectrum Noir glitter pen on it. And then a glossy accent over that. So the Hugs has glitter in it. And it looks like it's a hard plastic ephemera piece, but it's actually paper. I love doing that. And you just put glossy accents on the top and it hardens, and it just really makes it look like it's one of those hard plastic pieces. And there's some more of those enamel dots. And then here's the inside. So I used the leftover papers from the front and that die again, the heart die. So I have to be careful because the glossy accent is still wet on there. So those are my 3 cards. And that was using, again, that MFT Heart Bears stamp set. So now I can put all these away, and then hopefully over the weekend I'm going to be working on cards using the new La La Land kit that I got the other day. And then when I have those cards done, I'll share those with you as well. So I am going to try to get better at sharing the cards before I send them out. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the videos where you see the cards and how I use the products that I purchase. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a good night. God bless. Bye.